Winners don't use drugs. Hey, back with another game. Bonk'S Big Adventure for TURBOGRAFX-16. Only played a little bit of this. I tried it out the other day. Yep, typical Bonk stuff. These Bonk games are fun. I really do enjoy these Bonk games. So yeah, let's get into it. Oh, one sec. What's up?
How goes it?
What happened? Oh, how goes it? It goes.
Yeah, man. Holy shit. What a night.
Midget wrestling?
Oh yeah, it was good. It was fucking hilarious. It was their first time here. It was a real small independent thing. They only had 2 matches and then a main event, which was a battle royal, and then you could get in a ring and they hit you with frying pan sheets or like 9x13 fucking pans and shit. They were all autographed. Well, Nathan, they beat the shit out of each other with a trash can and a trash can lid. Well, he was talking with the one little feller, and sure enough, they gave him the trash can lid. Because we waited to the end so he could kind of talk with them a little bit. And they just hung out with the crowd and everybody that stayed there. And my mom was amazed just at all the people, you know, and how much fun everybody had. Yeah, it was pretty fun, man. My stepdad was walking past the ring and he's like 6'2". So the little 4-foot guy got up on the top rope and was pointing at him and like, come on, let's go. It was hilarious. And he's a retired Chicago cop. So like he got to mess with the little midget. On the top rope, he gave it right back to him. Yeah, it was pretty good.
Did you see what happened at that indie show yesterday? With Rampage Jackson's son?
No.
He legit tried, like, he came into the ring and he was beating the shit out of this dude, like, legit, like, punching him in his face.
Huh.
Like, I don't know if he, like, what the hell he thought he was doing. Alright, so they were in the parking lot before the show, and this one wrestler introduced another wrestler to Rampage's son, right? And the dude thought, like, Rampage's son was going to be working. So he, like, cracked him over the head with, like, a beer can. But, like, it did not really, like, serious or anything.
Yeah.
Because this dude really thought that it was, you know, he thought Rampage's son was going to be, I guess, showing up there to wrestle or whatever. So
I never knew Rampage Jackson wrestled. I think it was an MMA.
No, his son. It was his son.
Right. But yeah, you said Rampage's son. That's what I was like. I didn't even know, like, his kid was into wrestling.
Yeah,
the only thing I knew about Rampage Jackson other than the A-Team was he's an MMA fighter, right?
Yeah.
Okay. That's it's just double checking. Okay.
The guy who hit him with the beer can is having his match, and then Rampage's son hits the ring. He's in the front row. Rampage's son hits the fucking ring. Spine busters the dude. He knocked the dude out with the spine buster, but then got on top of the dude and started legit, like, blasting him in the fucking face. And, like, blood is pouring out of the dude's face and everything. And the referee wasn't fucking doing nothing to stop it. This referee was just fucking asleep at the fucking wheel. So a bunch of wrestlers came out and started, like, pulling Rampage's son off the guy. And the blood was leaking out of the dude's face. This dude was obviously unconscious. So yeah, that fucking... And then his son, Rampage's son, decides to, like, just bounce from the arena. Right. And he did all this live streaming on, I think, Kick. If you ever heard of that site, Kick.
Huh, okay.
He live streamed this whole fucking thing on Kick and fucking Twitch.
Oh, wow.
And then he live streamed himself leaving the arena. The motherfucker's trying to fuck with me. I ain't no bitch. Blah 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 blah. And then one of the wrestlers who like pulled him off the guy, he comes out, and like I guess like a bunch of the wrestlers like tried to jump him afterwards. The way he was talking about it. But yeah, it was fucked up, man. It was real fucked up. And the dude he was beating on, he almost looked like you, the fucking dude. This guy was like a fucking he's like a army vet or some kind of vet. And
Right.
He got into wrestling to like I guess like forget everything. Like he tried to get into wrestling, just like as a fun thing, just hey, I'm living civilian life again, that sort of shit.
After all the horrible shit these guys already witnessed, more than likely, yeah.
He fucked this dude up. They said that he was fucking leaking blood from his ears.
Oh, yeah.
Now, when you're leaking blood from your ears, that's supposed to be a cracked skull.
Yeah.
Yeah, man, that shit was fucked up, dude. So he's probably gonna end up going to jail.
Yeah, we'll see. If not, then we know it was a work.
I don't think it was a work, man.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying, though.
Too much blood coming from this guy.
Yeah.
There's a lot of blood coming from this guy, man. You ever seen the Bonk games?
Yeah. It's just been forever, brother. Brings back good memories.
Yeah, Vinny said he was going to come through.
Awesome.
Yeah, we started season 5 today.
Yeah, what'd you think? Pretty crazy, huh?
Yeah. Dexter's kind of getting annoying with his stupid things he does. No? You don't think he's doing some stupid shit?
I was just focusing on how we went from he finally kills Trinity, goes home, his woman's dead, and then we pick right up there, and it's just like, oh, everything he gets to the point where he's at, it's like kill him to do the bathroom and all that was hilarious.
Oh, yeah, with that fucking, with the anchor. Yeah, he beat that fucking dude to death. Your dead wife could suck my dick.
Oh, yeah. I'm
fucking
like, of all
asshole.
things to say, of all people that getting what they deserve, that guy got what he deserved. That's for sure. For real. That guy was a dick. But yeah, it's this, the whole start off to this season and him just kind of running on override, to him killing the dude with the boat anchor. Like that I was laughing. I started laughing my ass off. I thought that was hilarious. It was just hilariously, wickedly done. Perfect. Oh, you got a boat. What are you going to do with that? Let me show you.
What, that?
No, I meant Dexter.
Oh. No, but like, when they come to the house, and he's sitting on the lawn and he's saying, "It was me." Like, why? Like, it's so stupid.
Yeah.
Like, I know he was in shock and all, but goddamn, could you say the wrong
There's
fucking thing at
Vinny.
the wrong time? One sec, Vinny. What's up, bro? Chilling.
Cool, man. Cool. Yeah, how was the midgets?
Awesome.
Nice.
We stayed to the end. Like, we were the last to leave.
Wow. Yeah, did you say
Yeah.
did you have dinner with the owners or something, or the wrestlers?
I mean, they literally, I was telling them where the restaurants and stuff were, and they were like, if you want, I was like, I'd love to, but I got to get him on. I mean, they were just really awesome. And I met the owner, and he gave me his card and everything, because I was like, if you're going to seriously do this, then let me, you know, I kind of know some stuff. So let me give you a hand.
You got midget connections?
Well, more about the area. You know, some of the local owners of the restaurants, and you know, it's all 100% indie. This is their very first time coming here.
Oh wow, that's
And
cool, man.
they drew. My mom was astonished by the people that were there to see the midget wrestling.
Nice.
Because, like, even seeing them, like, she says, this one thing when you see the wrestling on TV, she goes, seeing this, she goes, it was hilariously perfect. You
Dude, that was
know,
great.
and you're watching them, and you've got all different sizes of midgets and dwarfs. You've got every single race.
A different variety of midgets.
You did, dude. You had every variety, and then you had every human being you can think of there cheering and laughing, and I was just dead front directing the mayhem, you know, because like the one dude starts whooping the dude with a scarf, but nobody's counting. So like I start counting 1, 2, 3, and I'm getting louder. So then when I get loud, you know, I got Nathan right next to me. So that's like a bullhorn. So he starts getting loud, and the whole crowd, like you could just see where I started directing the stuff, and like the guys were watching and working, you know, doing what they're supposed to do. And when nobody was doing anything, I was the one that was yelling shit.
Yeah, dude, that's funny.
And you've got the video. I sent it to you, so you can watch. I know it's, you know, don't stare at it directly because it's probably awful actual footage at some points, but dude, it was so much fun. It was worth, like I said, my stepdad, because he's a good 6'2", 6'3", he got up, went to the bathroom. He comes back. Here's a little 4-foot dude that jumps up on the top rope who's pointing at him like, I'll kick your butt. And he's got a mask on and shit. It was hilarious. You know, and Tim, he just turned around and gave it right back because he's a retired Chicago cop, you know, and you know the history. So you know what's going on right now. So, like, to see him light up and, like, interact with the midget and just be like, I'll just mop the floor with your little ass. With a
funny.
Chicago accent.
Yeah. Yeah, that's
You
great.
know, my mom had a good time. Nathan was tickled pink, and then he got to talk with them and hang out. And then the trash can that they beat the shit out of, the one autographed it and gave it to him. Like, just
that's cool.
Because like I told him, I said, I said my father-in-law that you were heckling, I was like, yeah, he has stage 4 heart failure, so thank you for this. And he was like, oh, and I'm like, no, man, this is exactly what I wanted. I wanted a good family moment for us, you know, and he got to be there with me because, you know, everything didn't work out with other people, which is fine, you know. Like I said, I had quite a few different people on which way this was going to go, and you know how my day started, Ben, and that was just awful. So, you know,
Dude, I'm glad it turned out great and everyone had fun.
Yeah, I didn't let anything. I just did what I've been doing, you know. I just kind of go with whichever way the wind goes, and I was just like, Tim was excited, and even my mom, you know, who's like, I didn't know they could do this. I'm like, I know, right? A little bit different than you know, Under the Rainbow or Willow. You know, you actually see these guys doing the dance and jumping up there, and it was so family orientated. That's what the Fed and AEW and all this other stuff's missing. Besides,
for sure.
But the entertainment, everybody's there to have a good time. Hell, dude, the one dude, his shirt, it said ML Midget Lives Matter. And he was the DJ and also the announcer.
Dude, that's fucking cool.
It was, like Tommy was saying, the spectacle of it. It is. It's like the WrestleMania because it is a spectacle, and it was only 2 matches, and then the main event, which was a battle royale. And again, it was very, very small and tiny, but no, it was a lot of fun. And like at one point. The one dressed like with the clown mask on, he sat on the pregnant Latino chicken and then was like saying, "You touched my butt." It was hilarious, but he only spoke El Spanish because he was from Mexico. So it was the spectacle, it was the fun, it was everything that's missing. And my mom, she's like, "You don't see this on the TV." I go, "Yeah, that's what I've been telling you. That's what we've all been saying. You don't see the good times anymore." And she's just like, "It was so good to see everybody together having fun." People drinking, kids, pregnant people, she's just, it's like, yeah, you don't ever see this anymore. I go, yeah, that's why it's important to do these things.
Yeah, my grandmother used to love midget wrestling.
I don't know, man. Every time I see midgets wrestle, I just think they're going to hurt themselves.
Yeah.
I mean, dude, he got thrown out the ring and like slapped the concrete right to the left of my foot.
Jeez.
He landed perfectly, don't get me wrong, but you heard the slap. And I mean, I haven't watched the video, but you'll hear the fucking flap, bro. It was like, holy shit, is he alive? I looked down, I was like, are you alive?
Yeah. That's a good 65 pounds, just hitting concrete. Yeah.
4 feet, falling 4 feet, man. They're only 3 foot something tall.
Yeah.
Look, speaking of midgets, look how tiny you could get Bonk in this one.
Yeah, I was going to say.
You could get him either really giant or really tiny.
So as we're walking around, my mother is worried because she's worked with special ed for decades. And she goes, is it, because they just walk around, I can't wait to see midgets wrestling. And I'm dying because, he's got his little cane and his little arms up to the left, and he waddles when he walks, So it's like take Teddy Long, pimp walking, but add Nathan and, So it's hilarious. And I'm sober, I got stoned earlier in the day. For this, I was completely sober. And I'm just
I don't know, midget wrestling seems like something she got baked for.
I wonder, I go, what, are they going to get mad at literally a special needs mentally retarded person for saying midget? And so the name of it was, the Micromania Wrestling, midget wrestling. I go, see, he's not in the wrong. It says it right there, right in front of him.
It was always called. Why? Even the midget wrestlers are getting uppity about the term midget now?
No. It was, how the Karens.
Yeah, I know.
And
but you know what? Fuck them, because it's not like they even watch midget wrestling anyway.
Right. Exactly. You didn't have any of that kind of nonsense there at all. And it was refreshing. That was just it. They're like, they're in their 70s. And they're like, good. It's good to see that crap isn't everywhere like they make it seem like it is, And no, I mean, they opened up with every midget song you could think of, even, the Oompa Loompas. And the dude, literally the DJ and the main man that was talking, his shirt was all about, he's like, the more you drink, the funnier we are. And the more it might make sense. He's like, either way, it'll be even funnier.
Yeah.
And they had like a 50-50 raffle, and then they had where you could get in the ring, and you won the trash can, because you got to get hit with the trash can by one of the midgets. You got to pick which one. And I'm like, all of them. Like, every single one of them have to hit this guy before he gets it. And they're looking at me and laughing, because, I mean, it was a good time, man. It really was.
Dude, yeah, that sounds fantastic. Yeah.
Dude, I mean, you're gonna, if you see it, like, I literally had midget arse in the camera, the female one, like, it was just all butt right in the camera. It's like, could you move to the left a little? But no, it really was a lot of fun. There were sights to be seen, and I shared them to my friend. I made sure everybody got a front row seat.
Excellent.
And again, for Tim to be sitting there, and here comes the Joker wrestler and the clown one, and they smack the chair right next to him. The old guy that is not a plant, they take his cane and whack, and you can see how light they hit. with the people's products, because I was wondering if they were going to take Nate's walker and hit him with it, because we didn't take the wheelchair. He just took his little hand cane with the little 4, one hand and a little 4 instead of like a cane at the bottoms. And, because they could have. But yeah, like at one point my arm was on that, and the one that was taunting Tim when he was getting up, he grabbed my forearm and was getting himself up, as I had my arm on the cane as I'm recording.
Yeah, I don't think they'd be able to touch like medical stuff like that.
Yeah, no, I didn't think so either. But like again, they were smacking each other with wet floor signs. Got one of the plastic tables that they're not going to break, so they're sitting there like hitting the fold up plastic tables. That was hilarious. It was, like I said, dude. It was really. My mom, never ever. She's like, yeah, that's I mean, you see wrestling, but you don't really see a lot about the midgets. And then she started seeing all the stuff they could do, and then saw what the ones we had did, and it is impressive, man.
Yeah.
To see what they can actually do, and they did their little structure. They obviously it's more acrobatic.
Yeah, when Tommy went a couple years ago, yeah, you were saying it too. They
whack the shit out of people. Like the best part is towards the end, because like when they do the intermission, I just turn the camera off basically, and I might have muted it, so there's like areas you can just fast forward till you get back to the ring and wrestling.
Yeah, I'll have to check it out tomorrow.
Oh yeah, anytime you want to, brother, you got the link. But it was so much fun, dude, and like Nathan laughing and my mom being there, because I don't have any other family left other than my siblings. It's everybody else is pretty much gone. So
yeah,
other than my auntie in Indy, and then the other one in California, but that's it. And I don't live in fucking California. And I don't really like going to Indy. That's where all the purple people are. And them damn Karens. And Nathan passed staying home and watching the pay-per-view tonight. I guess there was a race. I guess there was a wrestling pay-per-view or something.
I think NXT.
Oh,
was it NXT or AEW?
Yeah, either way, because he watches old wrestling and thinks it's happening today. So that's always fun. I again, it's fun.
Wow.
Welcome
to get confused.
Yeah, because he'll watch stuff, like he'll catch old wrestling.
So he'll watch new wrestling and be like, "Where the fuck is Hulk Hogan?"
Well, no, it's more like he'll watch something and he'll say, "Okay, August 27th, this is coming up," but he doesn't realize it's not today's August 27th. It was 4 years ago August. Like, so it's little things like that. And again, it's silly when you think about it. But yeah, like he could remember enough that he wanted to make sure that we put it on the calendar, that because he has his calendar where he puts where the pay-per-views go, because that's his job to tell us, and then his sister and him do that. It's kind of part of his to keep his brain going, because he does have brain damage.
Oh, of course, dude.
And I mean, it's just the things I know because you've had family members as well who are, as being younger, having to help take care of them, and being, I mean, you get it.
Yeah.
And there's Chris, and I mean, and Slasher, and
that's why
Tommy,
it's great. It's great when you can find something that they're good with.
And it's just that routine. They have to have that routine, and for him, like this was a big thing because he loves. The last time I went to a live wrestling, he and I went to Monday Night Raw in 2016. So that's how long it's been since we've been to a wrestling.
Wow.
Because there's nothing around here that, one, I could go to, and two, could freaking.
Oh, I hear you, dude. Yeah, it's hard to find those good things.
And then again, this was just so family orientated, and it was so silly. And my mother was just so impressed with it, and again, to see all the people, and she's like, everybody was here. She's like, people that you wouldn't even think would be here to see this were here seeing it and cheering and yelling and screaming.
Yep.
Like they had some of the kids hold the midget wrestler dude, the bigger one, like a whole group of kids holding it, and they're all like, hell, we almost had to make sure that you guys weren't wrestlers, just joking around and stuff. And I mean, like getting everybody giggling and laughing, working the crowd. working all the angles.
Yeah.
You know,
Nice.
it's just, yeah, it was. And again, the tallest one was like 4 foot nothing.
Like Danny DeVito height.
Yeah. But all really like afterwards and everything when we were actually talking, and that's like not on the actual camera guy, but it was all off. That was the thing. Like when I told them, you know, what, you know, they were just like, man, we're just really glad you could come, and this was a good show for us, and we had fun, and you know, again, they were so happy that I got that family moment and they were a part of it, you know, and to be there at the end, to be able to thank them for it. And they were so grateful to be able to give us that performance, to have that family moment.
Oh, yeah, man. Yeah.
You know, I mean, it was nothing but positivity, dude. And that's, again,
Cool.
it's one of those things. It was awesome.
Yeah, that's fucking
And again,
excellent.
with Dexter, you know, watching what you guys were watching earlier, you know, and, you know, straight off from 4 to 5, and when he finally does the first human thing, I thought killing them, with that, I'm sorry, the anchor killing was awesome.
Dude, that was fantastic. Well, again, it's what Harry said as well. It was the best. It's the first human thing I've seen you do since her death.
Yeah, man. So beautiful writing, the way it went through. And then I forget the second episode. I mean, I watched it, but I kind of forget what all happened. That's where we only talked about that first, because that was really the main.
Yeah, it was probably when he did it
for an hour and just, you know, have a glass of wine, smoke a cigarette, and have a conversation. It's crap.
Yeah, it's when he did the eulogy. Is like when he really came, like he realized that he could love someone.
Yeah,
you know? It's.
She was his weakness, truthfully.
Yeah.
And a bit with the kids. Well, I wanted him to have one good life. Man, that was the same with Nathan. You know, when his mom passed, we didn't tell him right away, but we went out, my daughter and son-in-law, and we took him out to the restaurants, and they had the one Target, they had where you could put them and push them like a baby stroller for big people. For the disabled people, they had one of those there, so we got to put him in there and push him around, you know, in the cart. He had a blast.
Yeah, awesome.
You know, and we did a whole bunch of fun stuff, and then that night, it's like, we got to make sure we call Mom, and I got to tell her. And he named off all the stuff he did that day, and then that's when she decided to let him know that she had passed, you know, and then it's been, you know, he's you know, he's just really happy, and we've had a good time while he's been here, and you know, it's always rough adjusting, and you know, but again, we got to have this wonderful time. He had no clue he didn't even know what we were doing, because I broke down today. Like when I went in to ask him how he was doing, you know, to see how he was body wise and everything, and he was like, "Oh, I'm sorry, I feel really good." I was like, "Well, you want to go with me and my mom and Tim for something later?" He's like, "Yeah." He didn't even ask what it was. He was like, "Yeah." And then I was just found out about Bruce and Jody.
Oh, so when he finally found out, he must have been super excited, right?
Yeah, he didn't find out till Tim told him when we were in the driveway fixing the leaves. Like we were going somewhere and it was some kind of wrestling, and he was like, "We're going to wrestling?" And I'm like, "You'll see." And he's like micro midget, he's like midget wrestling, and it was like a kid, you know, just a kid having a ball.
That's funny.
So yeah, man, it was, you know, it was like Christmas, bro.
Sweet. Oh, shit.
And so tomorrow, my wife has to take him to school with the trash can lid, so he can show and tell everybody about his event last night, and get to go and then hang out with them afterwards, and how his favorite little wrestler signed it and gave it to him, and you know, gave him fist bumps, and he mimics him. That's the best part. He mimicked him because it's one of the ones with the little legs and the big chest that sticks out. So Nathan's mimicking it. He's like, "I like him. He did like this." Yeah, like I said, dude, it was a good.
Dude, yeah, it sounds fucking excellent. Sweet.
Oh, and then I met one of the local DJ guys from the 97.7 where I won the Father's Day competition contest.
Oh, cool.
So I met him, Frank Gasco, and I was like, "Yeah, Frank, I listen to you all the time." I was like, "Oh yeah." So And then they were the ones that helped sponsor it. So I was like, okay, you know, they're like, yeah, we want to keep doing this. I'm like, you keep doing it here, and I'll start getting involved with, you know, as you said, man, you love having a hype guy. So, and then, like I said, I met the gentleman I emailed about the wheelchair. I said, by chance, are you the one that responded? And I go, hi, I'm Adam. I was the one that was asking Nathan. I said, obviously, we didn't need to. I said, you know, and I go, and thank you for that. He's like, no matter what, we will set it up so he has as great of a seat as we can give him. And I'm like, perfect. So, again, it was about the family and the good time and everybody having a good time. They went and interacted with all the children that were in the place, you know.
Yep.
Made sure they got to have a good time, and adults as well. And like I said, dude, it was nothing but joy there.
Dude, that's fucking great.
Just like this, jumping scorpions, Slasher killing them with the scorpion deathlock. Did have a midget sharpshooter, and we almost had a Three Amigos.
How the fuck is the midget's legs long?
I was about to ask that.
The dwarf that was 4 foot had the smaller one. The Joker did, I think it was. But yeah,
so
it's like
the tallest one got the.
Yeah, the second tallest. Again, dude, it was hilarious.
Like a midget doing the big boot.
Right.
Oh,
Well, the one that was the bigger one out of all of them, that was like 4 foot and then some, that had the clown mask on, like, he was hilarious. And he's the one that had like the little belt that he took off that they were whooping the shit out of everybody with. And you know, you'd hear it, like, they'd do some chops and you didn't hear them, then they'd get a good one. So I'd start doing the woos, and then me and Nathan, every time I go woo, so then he'd follow and do the same thing I'm doing, because it's like, we're going to be loud. You know, we're front row. I'm making it. Not only is it a spectacle, I'm going to make it a bigger spectacle by being me.
Mm-hmm.
Oh boy, did I ever!
Sweet.
And you had people heckling them behind us and shit. Like, you just had everything you could possibly think of, or anything you couldn't even think of. If it happened, it happened. And again, it was all good for once. And Tommy wasn't wrong. That shit was hilarious.
Mm-hmm.
You know, it might not be the same league you saw, but he had a good time and he was talking about it, you know. And again, he wasn't wrong. This was a blast.
Yep.
I suggest if you do have the opportunity to go, because it was like 20 for main entry, but there wasn't a guarantee for a seat. And I'm like, dude, I ain't going. No. And then when it was 30 for third or fourth row, first come, first serve, I'm like, nah, man, I'll just pay the 60. I couldn't take everybody I wanted to take because the list got smaller and I ended up with the 4 tickets. So I was like, okay.
Mm-hmm.
So like I said, it worked out perfectly.
Yeah, it worked out how it was supposed to.
Yeah, like I said, man, and you know how I am about stuff like that. I don't try to sweat it. I just try to stay positive, and what's going to happen is going to happen. And
Adam takes his midget seriously.
Yeah, dude. Yeah. Like you know what? I could go and watch if these guys, you know, there was more of them, and it's more of a league. I don't have a lot of information. I just went in there blind. I went in there not expecting, but to have a good time, and we had an awesome time. So.
Dude, excellent.
Yeah, it was. And I mean, again, I'm sorry I did miss the Dexter because I would have loved to have been there because those were some good episodes. But we're here right now, so you know what I mean. It all ended up perfect, and we're on it. So, and again,
it's no worries either. Yeah. Chris was he said he slept through the whole thing.
Yeah.
He felt bad that he missed it, but you know he hasn't been feeling so great either. So
get well soon, brother.
Yeah, man.
Positive love.
Yeah, it was all good.
Yeah.
There was a lot of emotional.
So much fun with Nate, you know, and we were just standing there, and he was talking with him, and they were just hanging out, and he was just happy to see it, man, and just be a part of it and fit in somewhere, you know, kind of a thing. It's got to be a hella hard to be like him. I mean, he's the kind of guy that tries to get out of your way when you're in the way, but he ends up getting in the way more, you know, trying not to. Like in the stores and stuff, because you know how certain people are in the stores thinking they own the damn place and are just rude, and like they'll try to get out of the way, and you know, humans suck, most of them.
Yeah, it's all right, brother.
But yeah, dude, this time, yeah, this was a good one. So, and I know
Nice.
I think Pete had his match Saturday night, so hopefully that was good for him.
Okay.
I do believe that was their WrestleMania was Saturday because then I
Okay.
had the wrestling thing was today because I wasn't
That's
able to do his, but
Yeah.
you know, I was lucky enough to do this, and you know, eventually I'll make it up there with Pete's stuff, but that's a bit of a further drive.
Mhm.
That would be an overnighter probably, but yeah, still again.
Well, yeah, dude. Yeah, you gotta be careful.
That's they've got stuff every couple months where this was a once in a lifetime and get, you know. So like I said, it did work out really good, and I'm glad you were a part of that. And you know, week to week we get to do stuff and gradually see all the good that is still there that we miss from time to time.
Mm-hmm.
In a world filled with, well, everything. Because there's everything in this game.
This game's fucking crazy.
All these Bonk games.
Yeah.
They were fucking definitely tripping on something when they made them.
You said this is the third one. How many more did they do after this?
They ended up moving this because after TurboGrafx went under, they ended up they still kept it running just like the Splatterhouse games. I know they did it for NES, for regular old Nintendo. I know whenever I say NES, you're like, "What's NES?" It's the old school Nintendo.
The original,
yeah. But they might have even did it for Genesis. So this is a character they wanted to keep going.
Yeah, I remember seeing some of them, but yeah, I never played any of these.
And if you like the Mario games, you'd like these.
Yeah, no, from what I've been seeing, yeah, it looks like a lot of fun. The ones you were playing last time too were pretty cool.
It's like all the systems. There's always fun games. Didn't matter. You could always find something.
Yeah.
We see how he's holding on to it.
Yeah, his teeth. Oh, shit.
I'm gonna try to get that fucking part. God damn it.
What's underneath you? Is something to bounce on? I see yeah, that thing.
Oh, fuck.
Oh, shit. Oh, you're supposed to ride it?
I can't kill that retarded mosquito?
Maybe you're supposed to ride it when you're small.
Oh, God, I got all the way back to the beginning.
Oh, fuck.
Oh, but I got the flight thing, so it's not all bad.
I don't even know what the hell that is.
It looks like a giant fucking flower with some kind of parasite or something.
Yeah. What, he has that until he gets hit?
I hope so.
Or if you find an angle to try to get where the heart was.
I completely forgot where the heart was. It was all the way down at one of these.
Oh,
okay.
There it is.
There we go.
Bam. Yes, that worked
boom,
out.
Bam. Biggity boom, bam, bonk.
Boom. Perfect connected. Boom. Uh-oh. How come that Asian guy with the propeller wouldn't die?
Oh, no. The Asian guy?
He looked Asian to me. He was yellow. He had the eyes. Never mind. You know, because these old games like to be like that.
Oh, goddamn, come back. That thing left without me. Holy shit.
Whoa.
Yeah, Bonk was created because TurboGrafx needed they wanted a Mario.
Yeah.
Just like Sega creating Sonic, you know?
Yeah. You got him in the head?
I can't tell if I'm hitting him or not.
I think you got him in the head.
Oh, shit.
Yeah, snot bubble. Can you use his teeth to latch onto those things on the side?
Nah.
Yo, you're gonna be bouncing.
And every time I use that attack, I go in a different direction. Fuck. Yeah, this guy kills my ass quick.
Jeez. Feels like you need. It looks like you need to go on those platforms in order to get higher.
I can't get up them though.
I don't know how the hell that works.
I'm trying to do the fucking teeth thing, but it's not working. Oh, I almost did it. And it cost me my entire fucking thing of health. Fuck. I got up there and fell off it. Son of a bitch. I didn't die until I got to this motherfucker.
Yeah.
Let's see if he comes down. Or he's dead. You can tell he's dead because there's a fucking band-aid on the back of his head.
Yeah.
Oh, goddamn! All the way back to 2-1. God damn, I was at the motherfucking boss.
How many levels are in this game?
Not sure. I think I might have said 6 when I was looking this up. Ah, fuck this, man. Nah, I don't want to do all these levels over again. Fuck that. Ain't nobody watching anyway. I literally have 0 viewers.
Oh, man.
That's life.
That's that Sinatra song.
Alright. I'm gonna end this later.
Cool, cool. Have a good night.
What's up, DiBiase, punk ass bitch? Oh.